Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today I will have daily update for MATIC Network, Polygon, and we will discuss some important things. First of all, we need to answer a very strong and very important question. Have we approached the bottom or are we going to consolidate even more? And secondly, guys, when is the right time to invest? How long we should wait before we put any money into MATIC? And not only, okay, because it is very important. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are, and of course, if you want to subscribe and hit the like button, hit the bell button and share the video, I would be very grateful. And you can join our Telegram group chat. I have the link in the description down below. So let's see some important things. First of all, guys, Fibonacci retracement has been drawn from this 23rd May, guys, the bottom, up to this top 26th May. I wanted to find important support levels, and you can see the 0.618 is the 1.40 around there USDT. We haven't gone there yet, but we have gone below the 1.60. Okay, we have gone below 1.60, so we might be approaching the 1.40. 1.10 is the 0.786 Fibonacci support level. Okay, so for now we have these strong major support levels, and the reason I've drawn the support levels, guys, is because if we see MATIC going further more down. Okay, so for now we just went below this support level for the MACD for the 4-hour frame. You can see we are on the 4-hour frame on the top left of your screen, and now what we wanted to see is having this as support level and having a reversal to the pattern and bullish recross here, but we couldn't, and we went all the way down. Here we had a market that couldn't decide if MATIC will go up or downwards. Bitcoin decided for MATIC because it was above the commodity channel index over 100 here for Bitcoin, and of course there we would consolidate, we would drag down, it would drag down many other altcoins. So for now, guys, 4-hour frame MACD doesn't look good. I wanted to have higher lows and higher highs, but now it doesn't look good. I always want to be honest with you guys. Of course, let's go now to MATIC against USDT on the RSI and the commodity channel index. The good here thing is that we are approaching on the 4-hour frame. I'm talking about a very oversold situation. You can see that the RSI is on the 30 level, and you can see the commodity channel index is always flirting with the minus 100. You can see that we, after having this low here, you can see how we are in the bottom. We expected MATIC to go something like this and then go upwards, but it did not do that, guys. And of course, right now, what we are hoping for is a swing high for the commodity channel index and go above the 100. That's what we hope for the 4-hour frame. However, right now, we should be a little bit careful. I personally believe that we will have a swing high. However, will this swing high be enough to go above, for example, this resistance level right here of 1.68? I'm not so sure about that, guys. We will see it though. Let's go to the daily, and on the daily frame we have some bearish signs. For example, this bearish sign here, this bearish recross, and the further drop down we went down from this support level as well, guys, was very crucial. Okay, I wanted to stay above the support level. Now we are falling down, and the reason this looks bearish, guys, it is because we are getting some further distance. We didn't have this bullish recross here, this swing high momentum, and now we are falling down and losing some of our strength, okay, due to the Bitcoin's action. So for now, for the commodity channel index on the daily frame, the good thing is we are approaching the minus 100. Even though we are between minus 100 and 100, we are inside this gray zone. You can see here the line, the pink line is inside this gray zone, but it is approaching more the lower point. So therefore, going down even more will be very good for MATIC against USDT. On the daily frame, you can see on the daily RSI 2, you can see we are between 30 and 70. We have room to grow, we have room to correct, of course. We are between 30 and 70, not an oversold, not an overbought situation, not a clear buying opportunity, not a very risky situation, okay? So according to the Bollinger Bands, we are a little bit on the downside of the Bollinger Bands, but we are still in the middle, so we can't decide if we are going upwards for now or downwards. The SSL channel, the red line is above the green line. We don't have a buying opportunity according to this indicator. So let's go to MATIC against Bitcoin, guys. MATIC against Bitcoin is stronger than MATIC against USDT. We stopped at the 0.5, we found support here, we closed on this candle. Even if we had to go a little bit beyond, we closed above, and of course right now we want to see if we can maintain above the 0.5. For example, here the RSI was getting even lower, guys. I can't see how far down we can go for MATIC against Bitcoin in the 4-hour frame on the short term, and therefore, guys, I believe and I expect that MATIC can do something like this, okay? It can do something like this. So for now, for the RSI, for the common channel index, it is the same. However, can we go above this top trend line? You can see this declining top trend line that we are going on, and of course you can see that we need to go above this top trend line as well. We need to see going above this top trend line. Going above will be huge, guys, and of course it can give some dynamic for MATIC against Bitcoin on the 4-hour frame, because on the daily frame you can see that the RSI is between 30 and 70, and of course the common channel index, it is going down, but it is still below minus 100 and 100. So for the daily frame we can correct a little even more. You can see here the 20-day MA is struggling to be our support level. I don't think it can do it, guys. However, we should wait. We wanted to do that in order to fly again above. We wanted to see flying again above. For now, we should wait a little bit. You can see on the daily RSI we had this top, then we had this low, and of course you can see we had almost the same tops. Now we are going a little bit down, correcting a little bit even more for the daily commodity channel index. It is going near the minus 100. So now I will stay more on the MATIC against USDT, guys, on the 4-hour frame, and we will explain what might happen here. I believe that we will be having a swing high. However, how much we will grow and how much we will go upwards depends on the Bitcoin, because the MATIC against Bitcoin, guys, if you see the RSI, if you see where are we are in an oversold situation. We are surely in an oversold situation. Therefore, I expect it to grow a little bit towards the upwards. The point is, even if MATIC can go against Bitcoin, what Bitcoin will do, because unfortunately it has low volatility here. Bitcoin has low volatility and it will move along this top trend line and this bottom trend line. And of course, in the next few days, we will decide if we correct even more or if we break this top trend line and we go to 41,000 USDT, 42,000 USDT, around this area, guys. So afterwards, we will decide where we will go. And eventually, if we have a swing high and MATIC is on our lowest for the 4-hour frame, I can't see how MATIC won't go upwards. It will go upwards because it will be the time, guys, that we will be going upwards as well. Because you can see here we have the MATIC against Bitcoin on the common channel index, guys, on the RSI, sorry, below 30. We are in a critical oversold situation. Therefore, when we go there, we are usually going upwards. It might take time, like here, for example, where we went upwards again, went downwards and went upwards all the way, but we will be going upwards for MATIC against Bitcoin. Okay, we will be going upwards for sure. The point is, if Bitcoin will have a swing high by the time we are going upwards, okay, because you can see on the 4-hour frame that MATIC against USDT, guys, on here we had an overbought situation. We corrected a little bit and then we had an overbought situation again. For MATIC against Bitcoin, guys, I was hoping that we could see some potential going upwards, but unfortunately we couldn't see it going upwards for the short term. We are correcting, you can see we were correcting, and this was along with the Bitcoin's crash. Okay, so for now, that's why we went so further down for MATIC against USDT. We weren't strong with against Bitcoin, we weren't strong, and of course Bitcoin had a swing low here, had a crash right now, and of course these bearish candles right here was the reason why MATIC couldn't perform well against USDT. So for now, what is the future, guys? The future is, of course, that we will be approaching probably the 1.39 or a little bit above, around, I think we will be approaching around the 1.48 to 1.39. We will have a swing high afterwards, How much we will get the swing high, I don't know, but in overall, the overall idea is, I believe, guys, for the midterm, especially if Bitcoin doesn't have the swing high correct, if it crashes down, then it is very, very possible, guys. I will always tell you the truth. I don't mind. It is very, very possible that we can go to 1.10. So you have to be very, very careful, because for now, Bitcoin is going into a squeeze point, okay? And we want to decide if we are going upwards or downwards. I trusted a swing high. I believe that we can eventually do it, guys. We can potentially have the swing high. However, we need to be careful because we are on a bearish market. And on a bearish market, you can't be greedy. Therefore, what I suggest you to do, if you are a new investor for MATIC and you think that, okay, where are we going now, is to wait, because as you can see here, we couldn't keep this support level. It was very, very crucial, the 0.5 line. Now we are having a lower low. So we are having a lower low, and eventually, guys, this means that we can go even further downwards. The bearish signs are the daily MACD as well, is the RSI that it isn't below, guys, 30 or somewhere like here, in order to say that yes, MATIC is approaching a bottom for the daily frame as well. So here is a clear buying opportunity, so we can go upwards. Okay, here would be a clear buying opportunity, because even if we were to go down to 1.40, then we would go upwards for sure. So Bitcoin, especially for Bitcoin, now that we are having this a consolidation, guys, and we are approaching the squeeze point where we don't know where we will be going, we should be a little bit careful, okay? Because if we just go down, the crash will be quick and we will go down from 34,000 USDT. Therefore, going down from here, guys, would mean that I think we would go all the way down to 26 to 28,000 USDT. That for me is inevitable, guys. For MATIC against USDT, if this happens, then we will be going down for sure. And of course, right now, you don't want to invest in here. However, guys, there is always a bullish scenario into this, that we are going upwards. If this happens, guys, it will I think it will personally be very, very good, because we are now approaching a bottom trend line here for the MATIC against Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin swing high will I think it will be the perfect time with MATIC against Bitcoin's swing high for the RSI, as we will see right now on the RSI. You can see that we can do a swing high. We can have a swing high. Therefore, MATIC will just go very, very quick upwards, okay? But for now, we should be careful as we approach lower support levels. On the 1.40 is a good time to reinvest. If you see the Bitcoin breaking this triangle here, if you can see it on the daily frame, breaking on the 4-hour frame, break this triangle here, guys, this will be that we can invest for sure in any altcoin, okay, especially for MATIC. So what I would suggest you to do is to see if we can break this triangle. Breaking this triangle will mean that we are going upwards, and you can see the MACD here, guys, the MACD that is going on the 4-hour frame all the way upwards for Bitcoin. On the daily frame, we will see that we had lower lows on the MACD. Therefore, we were approaching a top because we had lower lows, but the price was getting higher. On the 15th April, on the 14th April, guys, we had the highest price for Bitcoin, okay, and then we crashed all the way down. So we're getting lower lows, lower highs here, lower highs for the RSI as well. You can see that lower highs, it would indicate that we are approaching a top. Lower highs, you can see here all the way. And I believe that if we do something like this and go all the way down again, this might mean that we break down even more. So in order to be sure, guys, in order to be sure that we are having the swing high, we need to wait and see, can we surpass this resistance level right here? Because after the squeeze point, we would need to go all the way upwards. If we can do that, then a reversal to the trend will happen, and of course we will be going upwards all the way for the swing high. So now we have to be very, very careful, guys. I always want to be honest with you. For right now, it doesn't look good, but it doesn't mean that we won't be going up, especially if Bitcoin can have the squeeze point, if bulls can go in, and of course, you can see here MATIC against Bitcoin is ready to fly. It is ready to fly for the short term, short mid term. We just need the Bitcoin swing high. MATIC against Bitcoin will go upwards, so MATIC will have more of an upward situation, more of an upward trend line here for MATIC, and it will stay strong. The point here is that for me, if Bitcoin does have the swing low, MATIC will be inevitable touching the 1.11. We should be really careful. I believe that 1.40 will be easily broken. We are in a critical situation, guys, where we are having a very bearish market and the crash will be very, very high. If we have a swing high though, I will be the first one to tell you that you should invest and swing trade. Of course, there might be a bull trap where we go to 42,000 USDT and then we go down. But of course, guys, you should wait after the squeeze point right here. It is very, very critical. We are getting here lower highs, higher lows, you can see. And of course, we should wait because MATIC can be dragged down, or eventually, why not, if MATIC against Bitcoin has the swing high we expect right now, because we are below 30 on the RSI, very, very oversold situation, guys, a very clear buying opportunity, then we can see MATIC against USDT, guys, going upwards all the way. So please wait a little bit, be patient. I am here to daily update. For now, we might be approaching some lower levels for MATIC, so stay tuned to see if we will be approaching the 1.40, if we will go down from 1.40. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. See you soon with many, many more videos. Bye.